Hey, Greg, you think we're watching a movie with a lot of substance?
I hope so.
That's what we hear.
It's called The Substance.
Citizens of Reject Nation, we're here for The Substance. What is this movie about?
I know it has body horror. That's all I know.
The only thing I know is that I have seen Margaret Qualley and Demi Moore doing press for a movie that every time I see them, I turn it off because I hear you don't want to know one thing about this movie going into it, that you're better going in blind. So I haven't seen a trailer.
I haven't seen a trailer.
I haven't seen... Yeah, apparently, like, you must go into this blind.
It sounds like a nightmare.
Why?
I don't know. This is the kind of horror that scares me when people pitch it that way.
Well, it's supposed to be one of the best movies of the year.
I hear it's like an actual great movie, but I'm legit like nervous.
I'm a diehard Margaret fan after The Leftovers, which is my favorite show of the last decade.
Oh, Demi Moore after Striptease.
Very similar experiences with them. If you have similar experiences to us, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure that you let us know how you guys are feeling about all of this, especially over on Patreon. You can be a super sexy reject if you go over there. If you go over there, go over to Patreon. That's where you can sync up with your own copy. Plus, my guy Greg and his guy John cover stuff exclusively over there, so that's where you get all the juice, as our girl Tara says. Right now, if you're loving that shirt, rejectnationshop.com, Cult of She baby, but there's a ton of different stuff over there. Aaron just dropped his first shirt, which is really cool.
It's chest burster.
Yeah, because alien stuff, you know.
Alien stuff.
Shall we pause for a second and just say, Greg, how are you today, my dear?
Doing fantastic. Every Thursday, horror movie reactions. Keep a lookout.
Oh, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing I said for you to say, but you didn't say it.
Well, you don't know that I wasn't gonna.
You were not.
I just want to be clear right now. Here's where we're at. We're about to watch The Substance, and Greg is playing with fire. Let's go. Best screenplay 2024 can.
Did they put that? Whoa. Talk
Great.
about forcing you to pay attention. Is this the movie? Has the movie begun?
Blue, green, red. This is a test.
I told you, it's an advertisement for their streaming service.
Blue, green, red, blue. Blue, green, red, blue.
What is the symbolism of this?
You have no audio, right?
I have no audio. I have audio now. They're injecting the egg with a substance.
Oh, that's why they call it that.
Oh, is this thing going to come to life? Whoa.
It's going to blow up.
Trippy.
That sound is disgusting.
Oh, gross.
Oh, I've had an egg with 2 yolks before. It duplicates. Wow.
So is it like a cell regeneration thing they're doing?
Replicating. I don't think you're just regenerating.
Oh, like replicating some cells for something? Oh, someone's getting a star.
Who is it?
I'd like a star. Elizabeth
Sparkle.
Sparkle. That's got to be a stage
It's a
name.
hard word for us Bostonians to say. Elizabeth Sparkle.
Wow, cool match cut.
Is that Demi or Margaret?
Please, another way.
Demi.
We love you.
I agree.
What a cool way to display passage of time.
I don't know many places where there's no other stars right near them. Oh.
There's a crack.
Remember her.
Just like her career.
Ooh.
No one's even noticing.
I'm surprised we haven't seen other stars pop up next to hers with more admiration. Snowing?
Snowing? Doesn't snow in California. This is a work of fiction. Bums! We're in modern day now.
This must not be Hollywood Boulevard. This must be somewhere else where they...
Oh, no.
Oh, ew. As long as you don't eat it, sir, please.
Yeah.
I can't even believe he picked it up. Most people wouldn't. Oh.
Is the ketchup like symbolism for blood? Cracks in her body.
You got it.
The snow was wild,
Feel
though.
that power, lady.
Damn, that's what she looks like today?
Have you not seen her in a while?
Last I saw her was the Bruce Willis roast. She still looked good then.
I mean, she's drop dead gorgeous.
Square. Think about those bikini bods? You want to look like a giant jellyfish on the beach?
Nope.
Is this nostalgia or does this take place in the 80s?
Ah, great workout, lady.
I could do that class.
Hope I see you next week.
I wanna
for
see
Sparkle
what
Your Life,
Square
where I work on the lateral abs,
looks like with all the
most
rejects.
difficult part to sculpt. But in the meantime, take care of yourself.
Yo, these transitions are on top of the game. Whoa, are these like actual photos of her? Young ones? Cool.
Definitely Photoshop.
It's literally like going through her history.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you.
She's nice.
You can feel a lot about ageism in this themes already. Especially for it to take place on her birthday.
I don't know. She has to use the men's room.
I don't care if every fucking young girl in this fucking town.
Dennis Quaid's in this?
Look, I'll make it simple. We need her young. We need her hot.
He doesn't know she's in there.
Would he care?
Oscar winner, my ass. When was that? Back in the 30s? What? For King Kong? No, I don't give a
What a camera angle.
He plays slimy pretty well.
Find me somebody new. Now.
Is she going to be right there? Oh, no.
Did you know that a woman's fertility starts to decrease about the age of 25?
Doesn't wash his hands.
How old is Jennifer?
Disgusting. What's the face? It's like she's hotter than any 25-year-old I've ever seen in my life by far and away. He can go S my D.
Jeez, Elizabeth.
Clearly, Margaret Qualley is going to be who they bring in to replace her.
People just love that. I mean, that's just the way it is.
He's disgusting.
He's playing foul very well.
I have to give people what they want. That's what keeps the shareholders happy. And people always ask for something new. At 50,
Ew. This is so gross.
it stops.
What stops?
Career?
Oh, George!
What stops?
Yeah, I gotta run.
He's saying at 50 your career stops.
But he didn't say it. Sex appeal is what he was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, what a mess. You're a genius. Let's buy you a drink. Come on.
That is a big fly. Wait, her and Margaret Qualley look alike. Do you think Margaret Qualley is going to be a clone of her?
Clone or a younger version of her.
Yeah, but that she makes with that substance?
Ouch.
Don't crash.
It's a nasty car crash.
How did they shoot that?
Looks like she was really in it. I mean, maybe when they cut it, they replaced her body with something else. Like an actual
Yeah,
dummy.
but that was really well done.
Because we have x-rayed you from head to toe, and you don't have so much as a cracked molar. So, you are good to go.
Really? She's okay.
Vaccination, okay, not calling out any medication.
But does she want to live?
My wife is a huge fan. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, that's an emergency.
She's been getting beaten down today.
Bye.
Oh my God.
See the x-ray, the insides of her already.
One moment.
I recognize
One
him.
last exam to perform.
I thought he said I was good to go.
Is he going to inject her without her knowing? His skin is perfect.
Oh, he's checking her spinal. Oh,
Why?
Is there a problem?
to see if she's a viable candidate. Yeah,
You're a good candidate.
yeah.
I mean, you're good to go. I wish you the best.
Look at that flawless skin. I want to cut his face off.
It's forever young
I want to
thing.
wear it.
Okay, Greg, you're not supposed to be the horror part of the movie.
Something
But
wrong.
Jacket is amazing, and I want it desperately. If you guys love me, you'll get it for me. The substance.
Lizzie? Lizzie Sparkle?
Oh, that's awkward.
Fred from 10th grade homeroom.
Oh my God.
Of course.
You haven't changed a bit. You're still the most beautiful girl in the whole wide world.
Aww.
Followed your career. What a success. I mean, wow, wow, wow.
Wow.
Hey, why don't we go out maybe for a drink sometime now that we're, reconnected? Oh, of course, I'm stupid. You're super busy.
But you know what? Why don't you give me your card? I mean, you never know.
Don't look at my cholesterol levels. They're a disaster.
I'm enjoying the heightened, false,
no.
surreal
Oh
personality of
no,
everyone.
it's wet.
There.
Oh. Oh my God.
Now you've got it.
That was very smart of them.
Have
Like
you ever
eggs.
dreamt of a better version of yourself?
Every day.
Younger,
Yep.
more beautiful,
Yep.
more perfect.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
One single injection unlocks your DNA,
It is.
starting a new cellular division that will release another version of yourself.
Oh God.
This is the substance.
Whoa, it's like a trailer.
You are the Matrix. Everything comes from you, and everything is you. This is simply a better version of yourself.
No.
You just have to share.
Oh no.
1 week for one, and 1 week for the other.
What?
Balance of 7 days each.
Oh,
the one and
weird.
only thing not to forget. You are one. You can't escape from yourself.
Oh, creepy. So like her and Margaret Qualley will like
Yeah, but
switch
then-
on and off.
Yeah, but what happens at work? You can't just take the week off every other week.
Sure you can if you're beautiful. You can get whatever you want if you're a certain level.
And she tossed it. Oh, I love a good martini.
We don't promote alcoholism here, Roxy. Or is she bulimic? Damn, that's the money shot right there.
Oh no, don't smash it. She's gonna dig that out of the trash can right now. Ugh, saw that coming. Sparkles, yeah. You know you're making the right life decision when you have to go through the trash.
So the movie deals a lot with Hollywood's obsession with beauty and youth. Got it. Check.
I'd like to order
Address.
1057 Beverly Canyon,
Oh, she's in the hills.
Write this down. 35 North Byron Alley.
35 North.
Man, she didn't even like research to see if there was any like validity to this.
Like Google it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what year are we in?
We're not in modern day. No,
She was on a cell phone.
She was doing the
I don't
80s
know.
workout.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but Dennis Quaid was on a cell phone.
So maybe early 90s.
She is reading a newspaper. No one reads newspapers anymore. Ouch.
Ages 18 to 30 only. We're too old, Greg. We can't be Elizabeth Sparkle.
That's why we're going to take the substance, Roxy, and we're going to look beautiful.
Does it look like double D's? You ever? She's back in that yellow coat. You know how I feel about that yellow coat, people.
This is a very Darren Aronofsky shot. This is like straight out of Black Swan. It's following behind, handheld, and the jump cuts with it.
Who is the director of this?
I have no idea. It is not Darren
Yeah,
Aronofsky.
I didn't think so. I was just wondering.
But there is a bit of a Black Swan touch to this.
Yeah.
I actually wouldn't be surprised if that was one of the inspirations. It's like inability to achieve perfect standard. Let's show how much you really need it. You crawl there.
Doesn't even open one.
Well, your knee is too old to crawl. Come on, get to it.
Oh my God, Greg.
She's got to get to it, man. She needs the substance to look like Margaret Qualley.
Oh.
The juxtaposition.
So many other lockers. How many people are doing this?
I mean, it's LA. You gotta imagine plenty.
Well, they have to be given the opportunity.
It seems like your body would already need to be somewhat there to accept it, though. Like, not anyone can do it.
Well, that nurse is the one who gave this to her.
Activator. Wow, someone doesn't even come by and do this for you?
Two can be as bad as one.
Other self. Oh, this is icky.
Food, matrix, food, other self. What's...
Oh no, she's gonna reach a point where she's not gonna want to switch back.
Or the other one's not going to want to switch. Like, can she take over in that way?
No, they're one.
I know they're one, but like...
Aren't they the same person?
But when she's the other one, she's not going to want to switch back.
Aren't they the same consciousness? Though?
Yes. But as the other one, she's not going to want to come back to this body. Are we saying the same thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. She had that mole on her stomach just now, and that guy had that mole on his hand.
Good observation.
You are the Matrix. Everything comes from you, and everything is you.
Sure.
This is simply a better version of yourself.
What happens when you run out? You go back to the locker?
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming you have to keep paying for it. Did she pay for it?
No, I don't think so. I think it was free 99.
The crazy part is, like if this was a real thing being offered, people would totally try it.
Would you?
No. I accept myself for the most part. Andrew Gordon would definitely use it, though. Can you not handle needles?
I really don't like watching people inject themselves.
Man, you're not even getting a... Did you get a vein? I don't even think you got a vein properly.
I have no problem being injected. Watching it on screen, I don't know why. That and roaches are always what gets me.
What a quiet, subtle performance she has for such a big personality in the world she inhabits.
Now what?
I think she's waiting for some instant change, but it's not going to come. Uh-oh. Should have told her to put a rug down.
Well, for all she knows right now, she could have injected herself with quite literally anything.
What a vulnerable role.
Yeah, I wonder why they're having her do this naked.
Because I think we're going to see a transformation. Weird. Oh no. This is bad.
Her eyes.
This is like a werewolf story.
Whoa, Greg. Whoa, the eggs, the yolk.
But they are one.
Whoa.
Oh my god, it's like a shapeshifter. Ew. Whoa. Gross.
Wild.
Is she come out of her flesh? It's like a shapeshifter.
It's like swapping over.
Yeah. What are we looking at?
Imagine having to do this once a week. I know you only activate once, but the swap.
Are these the cells in the DNA strands, what we're looking at right now?
But in neon form.
Heart's on fire.
Oh, I'm on fire. Oh. Oh, literally. So not a shapeshifter.
Great POV. What I was saying is like shapeshifter, like in the sense of like.
Yeah, I'm just saying she leaves her on the floor for a week until she comes back, I guess, right?
Yeah. Yeah. How do you have to keep disposing of your own body?
Maybe you crawl back into it.
What a fantastic POV shot. How are they? I mean, it's obviously not Margaret Qualley. Like she's on the other side of the mirror, obviously.
Yeah.
But still, that's amazing. Amazing direction. She must have had to work out so much for this role. You know what I mean?
Margaret Qualley?
Yeah.
She looks like this.
I know, but I'm saying like to be the specific
It's
version
like,
of Demi Moore.
yeah.
Like the pressure on her for this role, I'd imagine.
That is crazy.
Good use of visual effects in this film.
Yeah.
Damn. Crazy. Like they let you see Demi Moore completely nude, so then you could get an entire.
Yeah,
idea
it
of
makes
the
perfect sense
total
now. Yeah, because I was
transformation.
like, why are they doing it? And then it's like, oh yeah, because it's a full body.
This is like a body horror version of Freaky Friday. It's so creepy.
But only one of them can.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's creepy, man.
It said in there you have to sew her up.
Maybe she's just doing it because she has to drag the. I don't know. Does she have to crawl back into her?
I'm guessing that's in a week what she has to do.
Wow, they're really letting you take this sewing moment in.
Yeah, it's shot very well though.
The way the flesh and food are captured in this movie are very similar.
It's a long process for every week. Oh, you have to hook her up to the food.
But you're not really one.
Conscious. You are, but body too.
Like you're a twin at this point.
No, because she's not like there's no conscious.
It's really transferred.
Yeah.
The one that Demi Moore is.
Yeah. You're just keeping the body alive, like basic needs with the food, so she could breathe.
I guess she's supposed to be a younger self, but she looks totally different.
She's not supposed to be a younger self. She's a younger, better, hot, like, you know, they named all the things.
Is she just going to go and live Demi Moore's life now?
No, she's going to audition for that role.
Right. Yep. That makes way more sense.
But I don't know how they're going to get away with the every other week thing.
Hello.
Crazy part is with perspective, like they are equally hot. Margaret Qualley and Demi Moore are both stunning. So
Yeah, I know.
you have to stabilize, babe.
Come on, get it together.
Why didn't you stabilize? Was it going in her spine or what?
There should be like video instructions.
So he checked her spine to make sure she was a candidate for this part. You got to put it into yourself. You got to do that every day.
What an apt shot.
Very cool.
Yeah. Damn, girl.
How old does she look to you?
25.
She's wearing the yellow coat.
We'll let you know by next week.
Thank you so much. I'm just dying to get the part.
Great dancer.
I-
Better yarn in the middle of her face instead of that nose.
I love how artificial everything is.
Looks like everything sure is in the right place this time. Please say your name, age, measurements.
I'm Sue.
Where is she? Where is she?
Whoa. Sue is such a strange choice.
What a gorgeous little angel.
The suits.
And you see with him, it doesn't matter. His teeth are yellow. It's like,
We want a show that's just like you. We air in 2 weeks, so let's get to work. I'm gonna let you organize the rest with my assistant,
Isabella?
Who has time to say that?
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna let you organize everything else with Cindy.
Before you go, I just have to mention a small scheduling issue. I have to be out of town every other week to take care of my mother, who's very sick.
every other week is not a small scheduling issue.
I want you for this show, and we will work around any mother, brother, fucking sick puppy you need to take care of.
Wow, really? See how long that lasts.
Look at all the cars.
I love these kind of like 80s beats because they always remind me of heartbeats.
What was the phone he was on in the beginning? I wish I could remember. It helped me with the year. Her earrings are so great. Oh, this is like torturous to watch her when she's there.
So you jump out, touch your elbows, head down.
You could just feel the tension that something terrible is just so bound to happen.
This movie has like a heartbeat to it. It's so weird. Whole movie, like
Yeah, no,
the splits, the timing, it just kind of like stays on beat, even when there is no music to it. The dragon is sick.
There is something like unusually sensory about the film,
Food Matrix is out. You have to switch.
especially with the way they like zero in on like the flesh and food and
How do you think this is going to work right now?
intoxication. I don't know. Is she just gonna climb back in her? Like, I don't understand how that works.
No, I think she's going to be left on the floor.
Why don't they like set up a bed? And what a psychological mind melt that would be for you as an individual. Like, one version of you is so loved and the other is shunned.
And she's like, okay, next time I won't do that.
Jesus. That makeup on the back is great.
Remember she was wearing that backless dress before, the blue one at the bar?
Yeah.
Can't wear that dress.
Oh, God, she's like in pain and has difficulty moving. Oh, there's got to be a point where they're both awake at the same time.
Maybe something happens.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Then when you're in her POV, it's just the handheldness of it all. Like, everything's just so disruptive, disorienting.
Where have you been?
Oh, my God.
We've all been wanting to have a drink with you for your departure. Anyway, we all chipped in, got you just a little something to keep you busy. She swears by it. Oh, I love my wife. Oops, I gotta run. But it's always great to see you.
Dennis Quaid is so good in this role. Imagine finding this person's calendar.
I mean, it's only been a week with no meds. Her back must be in so much pain.
Regret. That's the field. Kids on the phone.
It's like it's got to get infected if you don't.
I know. You need, like, medication. And it must be, like, excruciating pain, too.
Okay, so refill kit. Imagine if one day there's just none left. Like, you don't know who's doing these refills, so you don't know what's happening.
How long could you keep this going
I don't
for?
know. And then does Margaret age as well?
Yeah, that's what I
or
was just thinking about.
Does she stay that way?
The way the director captures the wonder when you're Sue. Like it's always so like glitzy and glamorous. And the constant butt shots of her.
Is that your favorite part?
I would say it's one of the best parts. Clearly the director wants you to like it because something terrible is going to happen to her butt in the movie. Yeah, we got to get rid of her. Oh, at least the wounds are healing.
Yeah, it's just showing us passage of time.
Just gonna hide the body. Yeah, what if you like want to bring a guy back here? I'm not sure what you figured out.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you did because you look happy.
It might be what you just said.
She's building like a full-on captivity room. This is cool. They're demonstrating Sue has all this like vitality and strength.
You gonna open? Sorry, I thought that Miss Sparkle.
She moved out. I'm the new tenant, Sue.
I'll
You wanted to complain about something?
No. No. I think it's like awesome when there's stuff going on in the building, you know? I'm actually quite handy if you ever need me to be of aid in any way. I got a sack of tools and got a big hammer.
Wow, he's really nervous.
I live right here, so you know where to find me. Anytime, day or night. Later.
Oh my God.
He was the most relatable character to me.
Oliver?
Yeah. That's how I talked to Aaron Alexander the first time I met him. Smart.
Can't believe she did that by herself, though.
It's Sue. Sue can do anything.
It's really got to be fucking up her back stitches.
I know. I wish you were rolling her on her front. Or on like a dolly.
Putting it in front of the door.
I mean, this is a real struggle of self-acceptance.
But is she going to come back in 2 days and switch with her or no?
She has to, or else she'll die, right?
Or, I don't know. Is she going to just keep trying to... We'll see what she tries to do.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sue, and it's time to pump it up. Are you ready?
Her eyelashes are wild.
I'd take this workout class, would you?
Yeah.
It seems like you get a really good workout in.
I'd be more impressed with Demi Moore's workout class of how to look that great at 50.
Yeah, me too. Sure. Yeah. Whatever you say. Are there real workout classes that make you do these kind of moves?
Yeah.
I know there's like pole dancing classes and stuff.
You got to pump it up, don't you know?
These are like workout videos. With
Sue.
Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you next week. And in the meantime, take care of yourself.
Interesting closeout. Take care of yourself.
What's on the walls now? Already.
Of course.
It's just the first one.
Soon we'll have a whole hallway. I want to see the older version of the nurse.
Oh, yeah, good question.
I won't be out late, so just wait for me. Don't eat too fast.
Oh my God.
Her real self is being held prisoner.
Like, what happens if she gets held out late? Car breaks down or like something.
And what are the limitations of what her body can
I don't know.
ingest? Can she like drink?
Is it just in time? Oh no.
No. Oh my God, something terrible is going to happen.
Yeah, oh my God, what is going to happen?
Sue, you got to be aware of the time.
You sound like Sue's dad. So when you come home, you have to be aware of the time.
Can't wear that out late, honey. No.
You are one. Sue, you are one.
Oh my God, what's going to happen to Sue's body, though, when she gets, like, naked? She's suffocating.
Oh, nosebleed.
No, gross. No.
Oh, no. Kick him out, Sue. Kick him out and go do your thing.
Yes, I'll be right back.
You won't be back as you, though, honey.
This was very irresponsible.
What did she think was going to happen?
Hurry. Oh my God, but she doesn't want to switch. Switch? You're gonna die.
You switch every 7 days without exception, bitch.
You can't try to cheat the system so early on. It is so early.
She's taking a little more of her. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Greg. Oh no. No.
This is you can't
Don't take more.
She's cheating. It's so early on in the game. This hasn't even been like a month yet.
She just saw the word exception.
What did you do? You seem even more beautiful than before.
But you've got to give her food, right? Like she was starving. I don't know. Is it going to be something weird about her back?
Yeah, is her skin going to be intact?
No!
Is this really happening?
She wakes up anyway.
Oh, no. She switched. Must have been just the worst nightmare.
Oh, so she didn't do that?
No, I mean, I think she did do it. She did partake in
Or
this
is the guy going to be out there?
No. She did partake in the activity, but I think when she was in the transitional waking up, she had that nightmare. My nightmare last night, I was trying to shave my
So you
legs,
think
but
she
my
did?
hair wasn't coming off.
You think she did take an extra day?
Absolutely.
Okay. But her guts didn't spill out.
You could just act like her mom.
What was that?
Sound like a horn?
Oh.
No. No. No, this is terrible. This is terrible
She took too
news.
much from her.
Oh my God, she's even older than before.
Because she took too much from her. You are one. So that means if Demi dies, then the other girl dies too.
Oh my God. You can't wash that off. Oh my God, her nail's going to come off or something gross. I don't want to watch
100%.
it. I don't want to watch. I have to watch though, because that's why people are here. I don't want to watch. Oh my God, this is going to be so gross.
She's like, why did I do this to myself?
I love how minimal the dialogue is for her.
This is Elizabeth Sparkle. I'm 503.
Yes.
God. Always.
Few extra hours were accidentally used, causing an alteration.
What has been used on one side is lost on the other side. There's no going back.
Wow, you really are the Matrix.
No, I don't know what she was thinking.
What she is was you.
Remember,
She's you,
there is
babe.
no she and
Yeah.
You are one.
You must take responsibility.
Respect the balance, and you won't have any more inconveniences.
Yeah, respect the balance.
You gotta cut your finger off.
No, but you do have to wear gloves everywhere now.
Cut your finger off. You do the older lady responsibilities.
The billboard right outside is so genius. What is it? Greg, what did she say? Is it the guy? Oh, it's her show.
How that must feel. They really changed the show around. It's more of a actual show than it is a workout show now. She's becoming her own worst enemy. do.
The finger to stop it.
Sil? Oh, I just saw you on TV. Holy moly.
This Oliver guy.
Makes me want to join your class.
I've lost relatability.
What about a drink at my place tonight? Come on, don't be shy. I see you standing behind the door there, gorgeous. Take your time, but it's a date.
Whoa, you see the wall moving?
No. The gloves.
The shot gets more and more frantic.
What was that?
Was that in her own head?
What did it say? Sloan. How do you travel with these kids? What if you're going on a vacation?
I mean, she can never leave California.
It's long, isn't it?
Life?
7 days.
Oh. He knows. Oh, he's got the thing.
Mark.
207. The neck, the back, spine, all the things.
Oh, it's him. It is him. Okay.
Did you follow me here?
I was just curious to find out how things were going for you.
Why'd you hook her up with it?
Each time you feel a little more lonely, don't you think?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine.
Oh.
It gets harder each time to remember that you still deserve to exist.
Self-acceptance problem.
Has she started yet eating away at you?
Oh my God, Craig.
Why would he pass it along to her then?
Because the young version did.
Right.
For the same reason she stayed out drinking and brought a guy over.
Watch out!
Oh, that's the guy. That's the guy.
What?
How he treats her versus how he treats the young version.
Hey! Move!
So surreal.
Oh, she wants to go see him.
You're still the most beautiful girl in the whole wide
Aw,
world.
because he
Yeah.
appreciated her. Aw, he validated
Do you think
her.
he really was from homeroom, or you think he made that up?
I'm not sure. You think he'd still have the same opinion if he saw her finger?
It's Lizzie. Hello?
This is so awkward.
I thought I'd never hear from you again after.
Oh gosh, no. I've just been really busy lately. I was thinking that maybe we could get together and grab a drink.
Oh, God. I'm so worried for her.
Are you still there?
Sorry, I'm in shock again. I could book Luigi at 8.
I will see you tonight.
So, does she have to continue with the substance?
I think so. I'm not sure, though.
I think Demi Moore is phenomenal in this movie.
She's so good.
I think she's so freaking phenomenal.
Because somehow she's acting like she's not the most beautiful person on the planet, which is quite the feat.
Well, it's because it's the way Hollywood and like the society of where she's at would ostracize someone her age. I think it's a good commentary.
Yeah, 100%.
On the-
100%. It's giving Morticia.
Because she's like she's one of the standouts in Hollywood for someone her age.
I mean, 50 is young still. We treat it like it's...
I agree with you.
I know you
yeah.
do. I know you do. It's just like...
Everyone
It's
treats
a
her
whole
like that Dennis
commentary.
Quaid does. Yeah.
It's an entire commentary on our society, which is crazy. And like, yeah, it is nuts. I still can't believe they won't put each other in a bed.
I know, it's not that hard. You could build an entire like room, just like lay out a blowout mattress or something.
No, you look amazing. Don't try to be her. Be you.
Yeah, this would just like mess with your psyche so much more. Like Margaret Qualley's me when I've been on a good diet for like a month.
Oh, no. She's the billboard. Don't go change, honey. You don't have time. You got to be there at 8. Don't be late for this man.
No, be yourself. For the love of God, be yourself.
Comparison is the thief of joy. Oh my God, what are you going to do?
Please.
She's gonna change and she's gonna miss it. Greg, if I was watching this alone right now, this is the part I would fast forward because I can't stand that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
What's she doing? I don't know what makeup is.
She's doing concealer and
What does that do?
covering any pimples, wrinkles. She put on rouge before, blush on her cheeks, and she redid her lips. She's doing something every single woman, I don't want to generalize, but we've all been here. And you keep going. Oh no, she's going to see something go back. Oh no, not again, not again.
Go to Luigi's.
Do not. No, don't. Please, honey, please. Just get out the door. Just get out the door. You got to go. Please go. Please open the door. No, please. No. Please open the door. Don't go change.
Just go.
You look amazing.
For
oh
the
my
love of God, go.
Oh my
No.
God. You can
so
do it.
wrong,
No.
Cam.
No. You can do it.
This
You
is
can do
a
it. Come
really
on.
uncomfortable movie.
No, not the doorknob. Oh. No. That's really hard to get off now, Greg.
Oh no.
Now you're going to be so late if you even go. Are you going to stand him up? She stood him up. It's him.
Aw, that poor guy. You calm down on the text messages, friend.
He's worried about her.
Send it all at once, you know. He's looking all desperate.
That was horrible.
Some of the most uncomfortable stuff is not even like actual physical horror, which I'm sure is going to get worse.
Circle those hips. Contract. Head between your legs.
Cut!
Is in her head?
I just got distracted.
The director said he saw something bizarre on the monitor. Bring up the replay on camera 2.
Is it going to be her butt?
Let's find out. And his camera too is her butt.
Forward.
No way. No way.
I need 5 minutes.
I want to know what they saw. I guess it really happened.
I don't know yet. Yeah, maybe. Whoa. Oh my God. Where is she going to push it to? What even is it? And why is it there?
Did she like pull it out? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What are you doing?
What do you think it is? Oh my God. Craig, what is that?
The chicken! The chicken! Yo, every time these nightmares.
Oh, she ate it and it's on her. She hadn't digested it yet before she went to sleep, right?
Every time these nightmares happen, it does not look
Oh,
like a
look
nightmare.
what she did.
She binge ate.
Metaphor too.
You are one. This will affect her.
But it really does seem like she doesn't have full memory of. She came in on the wrong day. They canceled the show.
What's happening? Where is everybody?
The taping's been canceled.
Why? ¿Por qué?
What? Why?
Sue, Harvey wants to see you in his office immediately.
I'll go change it.
No, he said now.
What happened? Oh my God, so vulnerable going in there like this.
I'll get right to the point.
You think she's doing their injections?
We can't keep you on the morning show.
But why? I just started.
Ratings are through the roof.
Oh, they're moving her to.
We started at 42. Now we're up to like
216.
It's phenomenal. People love you.
Her laugh is so cute.
We want you to host the New Year's Eve show.
Oh my God, Greg.
This is going to be an embarrassment.
But I wonder what day of the week it falls on.
Yeah, it's true. She would have to map it out.
Yeah. She can't map it out. 7777.
If you don't open the door when opportunity knocks, you won't get another chance. You of all people know this.
Oh, she's going to make her like decrepit. Oh, Greg.
She's eating away at her.
Just one more day, and then I have a whole week off. We can switch. Just one more day, okay?
Oh my God, Greg.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Sue?
Without exception. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Sue, this is crazy. This is the strangest movie of self-harm I've ever seen.
Gregory!
This is so weird. Drenched in black. She's becoming a black swan. What
So
has she
she
turned
finally
into?
woke up?
Oh no.
All the veins.
Now her skin is just getting more wrinkly too.
What are we going to see on her face?
Oh no. What have you done, Sue? She's turning into the woman from The Shining.
She's stealing more and more time from me.
That is amazing makeup.
She's a selfish bitch.
Would you like to stop?
Okay, so you can.
You are the Matrix. If you are not satisfied, you can put an end to the experience and go back to being just you on your own.
No one will love you the same way.
Will it go back to the way it was before?
What has been transferred won't come back.
Oh my God.
To go back to being just you on your own.
It's like such a lesson to appreciate you at the age you are, because we all only get older. We can never go back. Oh my God.
She just...
You were one.
The balance just needs to be respected.
So respect it.
Yeah, it's you, babe.
Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it.
Hair.
It's crazy. The more Sue
It
takes,
changed my life.
the more Sue takes.
You didn't say it
you-
makes my life better. It said it changed my life. That note.
Yeah. It's the irony of how, like, the more Sue takes youth, the more, like, her aging process has just
The present. You never opened it.
exponentially
The
gone
French
faster.
present.
This is so bad.
Can she take from her?
I don't think so. Oh my God.
Cracked her tooth. Oh my God, this is going to break.
Oh my God. How she's become so much older. Oh God, what an asshole.
It all started with the morning show, and rumor has it that you are up for Tom Grant's next movie.
So theoretically, Sue can just live on?
Can what?
Live on?
No, not if she dies. They're one.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, that's right.
She's become like a crazy old witch.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How did you get discovered?
She's trying to make her sick with food.
There's really not very much to tell. I'm just a girl from a very small town.
She's trying to poison her.
Would it work?
Well, you saw the chicken bone.
You replaced Elizabeth Sparkle.
Oh my God.
You stepped in, you turned up the volume, and you rocked the...
Say something good about Elizabeth Sparkle. Say something good.
I can't really say that I actually watched her show. You do know that we're not exactly from the same generation. And you have to admit, it was a bit old-fashioned.
Oh man.
Jurassic fitness, really.
You're just insulting yourself.
You want to see some Jurassic fitness?
This stuff with the...
My mother was a huge fan of her. Every morning, rain or shine,
You are what you eat.
Sparkle Your Life was on TV. So in a way, I grew up with her, whether I liked it or not. I guess that's why you can say we have some sort of connection.
You wouldn't exist without me.
Oh my God.
You should just put it to an end. Put it to an end.
But then she knows she has to be this age. I'm so worried.
Would you share one of your little beauty secrets with us?
Oh God, she's drenched in the yolk. The irony.
Tell them who your little beauty secret is. Why don't we just show them right here?
I guess I just try to be myself and grateful for all that I have.
Oh, she's saying all the influencer things.
I just, I try to be myself.
It's falling apart so much.
She should be nominated for an Oscar, man.
I know. She was already great before this. And now she's even, like, just the eccentricity of it all.
You
gonna get so sick.
I can't go back inside her.
They're officially two separate people.
Gross, old, fat.
You're talking about yourself.
Shut the up with that. Oh, she's gonna drain her of all of her. It's the one thing I actually can't see. Tell me when to look up. Not yet?
Not yet.
Holy shit. Still not yet?
No, she is draining. She is doing like weeks.
Oh my God.
Weeks. Oh
You
my
told me to
God.
look.
No, I didn't.
I know. I heard it.
Wait, oh, dude, no. It literally, what a metaphor for hiding yourself in this dark room behind the walls. Putting up a wall. Oh, Jesus.
We still have like 45 minutes of this movie, Greg. She just drained 3 months.
What is Demi Moore now? Is she just like merged with the wall now?
And she could have stopped.
Wow, so Demi Moore really has like no friends.
Coming to bed.
I'll be right there.
How many, after 3 months, she must not have much left, right?
Yeah, not much left at all. Damn. I can't imagine Sue's a very interesting person.
But she is Demi Moore.
I know, but I mean, like, if you're like that guy, you're trying to get to really know her.
What are we about to see?
I think she's all covered up. I think we're going to get some, like, giant, disgusting reveal towards the end of this movie.
Close the door.
You got to be willing to die, Sue.
You left it open, babe.
I'm telling you, this is urgent. There's no more stabilizer fluid.
It means you've reached the end. If you want more, you must let the fluid regenerate.
Tell me how to do it. I need to stabilize myself right now.
You simply have to switch.
Oh, man, we're going to see Demi Moore. It's going to be weird.
Reboots the fluid secretion process so you can continue to enjoy the experience.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, what is she going to be? She gagged.
This guy is in her home right now. Is he not hearing this?
Yeah, he's one of them dumb models, you know? He's probably looking at himself in the mirror.
Yeah, okay.
Sue?
3 months.
Is he going to go in there and see?
Babe?
He's going to see Sue pass out and think this old woman did this to her.
Or Demi Moore's just going to kill him.
He's going to see
Oh,
Demi
my
Moore.
God, she's
Oh, my God.
morphed. Oh, God. She's the woman from The Shining now. In the bathtub.
Oh, my God. You got to close it.
Is something wrong? Are you a little cranky because you're related business?
Oh.
So funny, I need to take
Oh, my God, please. Let me hear it.
Whoa.
Open the door, Sue, come on.
Oh, my God.
3 months.
She kind of looks like the Six Flags guy.
And she was 50 and gorgeous.
Leave me alone!
Ew. If you're him, what do you
Call the
think's
cops.
happening?
I would call the cops. I wouldn't think that was her. I would think like someone
He didn't
did
think it was her. He said, "Who's this?"
I know. I would think someone did something.
Yeah,
to
me
her.
too.
This is so bad, dude. Oh, God.
She's like a turtle.
This is so insane. I have not seen a body horror movie like this in quite some time. This is fucking nuts.
Do you think she's going to go to her 9 p.m. appearance tomorrow or no?
I hope she goes like this.
I want to stop.
Once you stop, you can't go back.
I want to stop. I want to stop.
Oh, my God.
We'll deliver.
But now she has to live like this. Oh, my God. The yellow coat.
Sue!
She can run like that?
Technically old, I guess. I don't know, but I feel like her body would be so withered. And also, the more she's deteriorated, the more vocal she's become. Yeah, she's moving fast. She's moving really fast. Oh, no. She's not going to go through with it, is she?
I don't know. I kind of feel like
No, she can't.
she's looking at her and she's so young and pretty.
At the end of the day, it's her.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Once you stop, you can't go back. You will simply remain on your own. Just on your own.
It's interesting how many times we've heard her hear things to this point.
Oh, on your own. On your own.
Oh, she's doing it.
Did she stop it early or something? Is she going to go try to tell the world what happened?
Could she start a new one?
But she's like this. She doesn't have anything to give. They're going to love you.
Oh my God, she is going to show up like that.
Or is she going to try to suck it out of her? I don't know.
I can't do this.
You just did it though.
I need you. Cause
Oh, this is so sad. Yep.
myself. You gotta get ready. It's our big night.
Oh my God, Greg. Oh, but she already did it. You already injected her.
Lovable part of me, you have to come back. You have to come back. Come back.
Oh.
Oh, she's dying.
What is she going to do? Oh, she's going to switch places with her.
This is a terrible idea. Oh my God. Ow. Ow. I felt that one.
Come on.
Oh my God.
Are they alive at the same time?
Yeah. Trippy. Waiting for this moment the whole movie.
Oh my God, Greg.
This is wild. How? This must be a first for them, for the substance.
You tried to kill me.
No, Margaret Qualley. You don't understand. Oh, against the photo. Oh no, her perfect face. Explain to her now.
Oh my God, Greg.
Oh no! Oh man, I feel so sorry for her.
And like I have so many questions. Who is who right now in terms of like, are they split conscious or like?
This is not cool.
She needs her also though, doesn't she?
Not anymore, apparently.
We don't know.
Yep, she's gonna murder her. Oh God, no! Oh no! Oh Jesus, that is ugly. How is she still alive? They're destroying themselves.
Oh, you're gonna stain the carpet
She literally brought her back.
to have her kill her.
Wow, damn.
She has like super strength.
I know, that was like a martial arts movie just. I really hate how this is like punishment death.
Yeah, like smother her with a pillow. Stop doing what you're doing if you're gonna kill her. Oh no. Did she jump into her or does she have to keep her alive? She jumped into her, right?
I think she just got a flash of the reality of what she's doing.
Yeah, but you are one. Now what?
She's just realizing what she just did to herself and not to someone else.
No, but literally, what does you are one in this scenario mean?
I think she had the epiphany in that moment that she was not killing someone else. She was.
No, you're not getting my question. Literally, is she dead and they're both in her body as one now?
I don't think that's what happened.
Or is she going to die because
I think she'll die. Yeah.
Because they are one and she killed part of herself?
Yeah. I mean, one can't live without the other. But then how did they both come back alive for that brief moment?
That's what I'm saying.
I think we're going to have a crazy New Year's Eve show.
Good? Okay, let's go.
Some of them nightmares are going to come true right now.
I'm so excited for this final part. She's the belle of the ball. And she just herself.
Yep. Something terrible. This is going to be an uncomfortable last final show. I've never been more excited. This is going to be so fun.
Yeah, me too, Greg. Me too. Do you think Demi Moore is still breathing? Is that what that shot was just to?
She's got to be dead. She was choking on her own blood after getting her martial arts kicked. There it is. So it begins her decay. Oh, she is going to wither on live TV. She is going to fall apart literally on live TV.
Ooh, the whole tooth.
You had it coming.
Which one was it?
Front. Yeah.
Oh my God. Totally. You kill part of yourself and you can't live.
Oh no. Oh no, not the pulling. Not the close-up on the pulling.
What a shot.
I have so many nightmares about my teeth
Me
falling
too,
out.
me too. I have those nightmares all the time.
Why are we so close? We don't need to be that close. And so much of like the satiation in the food moments, like there's been so much like emphasis on it.
And you know when you wake up and you're just like, and then they're there.
You know you can't go out there.
Have you ever dreamt of a better version of yourself?
Oh, she has to
Get
do
another
it.
version of herself. She's gonna get another version.
And the cycle continues.
Do you have time? That's what. Yeah. When I made my joke about 20 years from now, she could do the sequel. I didn't think it would happen in the finale.
What is she going to do? Not open her mouth?
I mean, she wouldn't have time to activate
Well,
herself.
even if she does, who's going to go on stage? The younger version? They're just going to let her on?
Oh my God, the suits.
Sue,
Closed smile.
let me introduce you to the shareholders. They have been dying.
Nothing but old men. All that look the same.
This is going to prove how little she really does speak.
Is everything okay?
Mm-hmm.
So smile.
So theatrical.
That's what we want tonight. Pretty girls should always smile.
So much commentary on society.
Let's go. Come on.
This is how we accept women.
Feathers.
Yo, Dennis Quaid is so fun at this.
There's always going to be a younger, hotter, whatever version of you. It's so scary.
I hate the nails stuff. They're doing all the things I hate. The teeth and the nails. These are all the things I don't like.
These are the things I don't like. Teeth and nails. Teeth and nails. Her ear, Greg. Teeth, nails, and ear. She Van Gogh'd herself.
What is she going to fall apart into in this elevator?
She's not going to say anything. She's holding her ear. No, they don't notice.
Oh, now she's in the frantic handheld POV.
Does she have her card? What's she going to do? Steal somebody else's box?
Both versions of her are one and the same, and they have both become the exact thing they feared.
But does she have an activate one at home?
You don't have time to activate yourself.
Oh, she still has some left.
I just need a better version of myself. Please give me a better version of myself, please.
But it won't look like Sue.
Yeah, but she'll audition to replace Sue.
Oh no. Oh no.
What actress do you think this is going to be?
Margaret Cho. Hong Chow. Oh no. What are you becoming? I'm a little nauseous. I'm like a little nauseous.
Yeah, 100%. It's just like, this is the saddest movie ever. Also awesome. Who are we looking at?
I don't think it's going to be a better version of herself. I don't think it's going to be something pretty. It is not functioning well.
Yeah, but Was just born. Give it time, Greg. You got to sew her up, though.
Oh, no.
You were very right.
Take two. Take two.
That activator was old.
You can't go to the show. I'm just saying. Wow, what gnarly man. Look where the teeth are. Look, I don't know what we can show on YouTube, but it is really gross right now. Demi Moore's face is in there. Oh my God. What? This is horrifying. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but holy shit.
Looks like everything sure is in the right place this time.
Oh.
Please say your name, age, measurements.
That is kind of fun. That's pretty funny.
Whoa. Show must go on, Greg. Who did it? Oh.
I don't think anyone did it.
Canceled New Year's Eve?
Why would you even want to live on?
It's like it can always be worse. Are you going to put that dress on? Oh my God. Greg, is she going to work?
She won't make it in time.
Yes, that's the problem.
This is gross.
Whose face is the front one?
I think that's Sue, because Demi Moore's clearly on the
back. Yeah.
Oh my God, she had to wear the earring. She has to stab
Oh my God.
herself with it.
Oh my God.
It's like there's so many versions of her.
So good. They did an amazing job with this.
I know, makeup's amazing, but
You're going to curl your hair, honey? You're curling your one strand of hair?
There.
Oh my God.
They have a 6.
This is incredible.
This is disgusting as it's humor.
It's going to fall right out. Yeah, that breaks right off. This is like The Fly.
Yeah, but way grosser.
Which they haven't watched me watch, but they will.
This is way grosser.
Look at the arm. Oh my God, are you going to put eyelashes on? Or what are you gluing? Oh.
Sure. Oh, that's what she was doing. She's breaking off the poster.
Pretty girls should always smile.
Oh my God, Greg.
Man, the societal pressures. This is what it does to you, woman? I need to be nicer.
Oh my God, I was hoping she'd go back. Oh my God, Greg. It looks like the Smile poster.
I am all for this. I don't know how you made it back in time, but this is incredible.
At last, we're starting to worry. Hurry up, you're up in 5.
Doesn't even
Wait,
notice.
Yeah, because they just don't even fucking look at you. Oh yeah, what's actually happening here?
I think all because she has a smile on, they're not noticing.
There she is. So beautiful. We love you. And you'll always get long hair. We can't do it without you.
We could never do without you.
You're irreplaceable.
This has to be fake, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, she's gonna come out onto stage. Oh my God, Greg. This movie has me like excited for every moment.
All right, come on, everybody. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Shouldn't they have like coverings on their breasts? Like stars over them? This is live TV.
Because they use the pom-poms on TV to cover. I'm guessing that's going to be a plot point. One of them's going to drop one or something on live TV.
That are all going to reject you. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, the music. The music.
The moon landing music. This is a historical moment. It's going to fall off. When he has to break character.
Yeah, they're looking at each other. Oh my God. Oh my God, Greg. Oh my God. What do you got to say, honey?
I'm so happy to be with you tonight. I've missed you all so much.
Oh my God. She's gonna puke.
Oh,
my
another
God.
version's coming out of her.
Oh my God.
On stage. Oh, it's a boob. It's a boob. I will never look at female anatomy the same.
I've heard people say that after this.
Really?
Yeah. What would you do if you were in the audience?
I mean, shoot it. Damn. Now it's Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, but Frankenstein is society, and it created this.
Oh, Demi Moore's face is crushed. Whoa. Will it
Another one's
regenerate?
gonna. Who's gonna pop out?
I mean, this is good live TV. Oh no! Oh god! Wow! Whoa! Holy shit! I don't know what you guys can
That's a
see on
lot of
YouTube. Oh my god! This is so insane. They're playing
The
heavy metal
sound, the
music.
editing, yeah, holy crap.
This is one of the craziest endings I've seen.
I see the red door and I want to.
Too bad a on in the middle of her face instead of that nose.
Now they are.
Powerful mind.
Pretty girls should always smile.
Oh my God, shooting this must have been so wild.
Oh my god. Close up on the blood on the butt. This movie is insane. This is insane.
She looks like a flower. Remember when you talked about Black Swan references? The Shining. Red Rum.
Whoa.
I thought that was going to be the end of the movie. Where do we go from here?
Roxy, I hope this movie never ends. Oh my god, jeez, this is insane. She's just gonna splat, yeah. She's gonna splat. Regenerate again. Come on, you still got one more in you.
Underneath it all, it's her.
I love her movement.
Oh my God, look at her head.
No way! Oh my god! That is insanity. Someone run her over.
Look at her perfect teeth.
Nice.
Oh my God, we should have seen that coming. Get to your
Perfect.
star, honey.
What a perfect ending.
Your star that had snow on it for some reason. This is an insane shot. Your star, babe.
Someone gonna run her over?
I don't know. She sparkles. Yeah, somebody's gonna step on her. Yeah, babe, it's all you ever wanted.
You're irreplaceable!
Oh my God.
Good. Oh, thank God. She gets to be put to rest.
Mopped up.
They clean the streets, don't they, in the morning, usually?
Yeah. Amazing. That was so good.
That was disgusting.
That's so good. All right, Greg. So we just watched The Substance. Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Is that how you're feeling about it?
That's how I'm feeling about it.
Before we get into it, guys, don't forget, if you are over on Apple, Spotify, give us that 5-star comment. We want to know what you guys have to say, especially about a movie like this, because this movie was bazonkers in the best way possible, and we want to hear from you. But now I want to hear from Greg. Just having finished it, what is your initial reaction to this movie?
I feel like it was absolutely disgusting in all the right ways. It was repulsive. I actually got nauseous. It was a fun horror movie that was not only unsettling due to its visuals, but just due to its context.
You know, I didn't find it to be disgusting as much as
really
as heartbreaking.
You didn't think it was disgusting?
You're not wrong, but it is interesting because you've had me watching Terrifier and Evil Dead and a lot of movies that are horror more for horror's sake. And not that they don't have a commentary on society, but this movie, it feels like the most horrifying part of this movie is how we treat women as they're aging and how we treat people in Hollywood and how we throw people out like they're garbage and how it's very hard to come to terms with the aging process because of how the world treats you. Like, that was horrifying, but heartbreaking. So the body horror was, to me, the second scariest part of the movie.
That's what was clever about it.
Yeah.
Was that the context itself, like the actual experience of the journey she's going on. So much of the time when I was so uncomfortable was just from like the choices she might potentially make as Sue, or oh my God, what's Demi Moore's the prime person? I've already forgot it. It's Jennifer. It's Jennifer.
Jennifer's body.
Let's call her Demi Moore.
Jennifer's body.
But yeah,
remember when they merged their names at the end? Monster.
Roses. Yes, yeah. I like when the movie knew when to get a little campy. But yeah, just knowing what choices she might make were the parts that I thought were the scariest stuff. Like, you can kind of see that when they set up the rules of what it is for the substance, that, okay, it's
Sparkle,
Jennifer Sparkle?
Catherine Sparkles?
Elizabeth
Sparkle.
That
we did it.
When they're sending up the rules at the of what it takes for the substance to keep working, they're like, okay, at some point, one of them's going to want to, like, just presumably the younger one will want to just stay in that form at some point.
But it's weird even hearing you say that, because the whole thing of the movie kept saying that it's not one of them, they are one, but they weren't.
Yes.
Because the body you're in helps dictate who you are.
What do you take that as for a commentary as a woman?
I do think that it is so upsetting as somebody who hangs out with people of all different ages. You know, I take care of 2 different women, one in their 80s and one in their 90s. And I also am just around a lot of elderly people a lot.
Right.
And to watch as people go through the aging process, how people treat women, like even if it's at a grocery store or behind a counter, or if you're driving next to them, and the things that people will say to you or do, which we saw in this movie very clearly with the guy who just slept with Sue, but then sees Elizabeth and is like, watch it.
Yeah.
You know, because her worth to him is not the same.
Yeah.
And so I do think that it really did a good job of highlighting that, but also of showing that how you act also depends on your privilege and what body. There is such thing as young privilege. There is such thing as pretty privilege. And I'm not saying that is something that should dictate how you act in every scenario or how you call people out. But Margaret Qualley is viewed by the world differently, and that won't last forever. But we did see that.
Yeah, and it's a story that obviously is dealing a lot with difficulty of accepting yourself. Like, it is at the end of the day like this external validation in the most simplistic terms that she's ultimately seeking, because she feels alone. She's really lonely, and I think
Which one?
Demi Moore. The way she
Did you find them both to be lonely?
I think, yeah, that's the point. It's like they're both one and the same. It's just like the demeanor and the way you behave. It's like Margaret Qualley's or Sue, her time will be so short-lived as being accepted as her beauty starts to, not be as beautiful as youthful, and like there's so much a way a person can just be beautiful beyond just their physicality, but going off of like especially the way that like the satirical version of what I feel like Dennis Quaid really embodies, of being that satirical, over exaggerated version of what the Hollywood suit man wants to propel up in front of the camera for people because sex sells and all that.
While looking the way he does, you know, like being so harsh on Demi Moore's looks while he's sitting there with gunk and yellow in between his teeth.
Yes.
You know, and that was really interesting too.
That was one of the more interesting parts to me, was because there was a sensory vibe that I was really getting with the movie. And that's part of what made it so like icky was how sensory of an experience this was, especially being able to hop back and forth between both of them. But there was this consistency with food that,
oh my God, the food, Greg.
I wasn't even 100% sure what it was doing, because it was like off-putting the way how they would handle the food. Like the food never looked appetizing. There was always, and there is a thing about like food and consumption. The movie doesn't really talk about weight, but it does talk about like comments on like being in shape and like the like that's one thing that they keep zooming in on like Demi Moore's butt and Margaret Qualley's butt. Like I don't know what it is, the firmness, the elasticity to their skin and stuff, the youth to it. And they also, and like with food, they talk about like you are what you eat. And and then of course in like the industry, there's so much pressure on being a certain weight and looking a certain way based off what you consume. And I liked how they kind of pull, like from both positions, whether you're Demi Moore or Margaret Qualley, both versions are like food is kind of an enemy in some way.
I think that also it was just commentary on binging.
Yes, absolutely, which I really identify with. Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of us do, whether it's about food or something else. We all, I don't know anybody who's not addicted to something in some form, whether it's media, alcohol, sugar, food in general. You know, all of us go through life and find things that we do in times that we're more stressed or times that we're sad or times when we hate ourselves. And I think that the food here, as we watch her punish herself by intaking all of that food, and not only is it's worth it to punish herself because she's punishing this other younger version of herself too. Kind of what that speaks to on ourselves, like when we are hurting ourselves, who are we really hurting? And when we do things, who is it that it really affects?
Yeah, you know, like sometimes I see like older celebrities, they might talk about their younger self as if they were, because, you know, I feel like I'm a different person every 2 to 3 years. Every 2 to 3 years, I'm like,
really?
I feel like I'm a completely different person than who I was, as I'm constantly learning. And
why is it that time period?
It's just like the combination of life experience and the combination of I'm constantly learning stuff about me or learning other things and trying to expand my point of view or my perspective.
They say every 7 years. That's what the experts say about.
Like on a cellular level?
Yeah.
And like you got a totally different body. Yeah. I think just like mental wise, I'm always like, man, who I was 2 to 3 years ago. I was like, I'm so much more. I always feel like I'm so much more I'm an enhanced version of who I was 2 to 3 years ago. And I forgot why I brought that up. Oh, yeah. Well, then they're talking about that's why this helps. This little notepad here is
I'm so happy I have mine.
The older person talking about their younger self as if they're a separate person. And early on in the movie, when she does crack that photo of her that's like draped in the background, like she cracks that when she's just regular Demi Moore before she takes the substance, like hating that younger version of herself as if it's a completely separate person, but that is her. And I love this commentary of like this identity you're forming is still you're doing it. Like you still have the responsibility in this. So as much as there's like this blame of like the Margaret Qualley character is sort of this embodiment of blame of when you are like, this is what I have to be because this is what the world wants me to be. And then it becomes the separation when you're like, remember, you are one. So there is this level of you can accept some type of accountability and responsibility because at the end of the day, Demi Moore is still responsible because she does take these choices and she still is one in this. They are one and the same. So I love the many layers to that of like, it's not a separate person, but the movie's even having you feel like they are separate people, but they're not separate people.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that becomes blurry to them as well. is that me? Because then when they start using she, it becomes very apparent it's not. I think it's also commentary to people our age, Greg, because we are right between these two. We're between our 20s and our 50s.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that sometimes, I don't know how you feel, but sometimes at 33, I will feel like, wow, I'm not young enough. I'm not pretty enough. There's always somebody else coming up in this industry who is better than me. But who I am today is the youngest and probably the hottest that I ever will be. And you only get older. Maybe you get hotter because technology and if you take good care of your skin. But I think that when Demi Moore at 50 is looking in the mirror and not liking what she sees, if she had by comparison seen where she ends up looking like her little old lady self, when on the phone, she's begging to go back to where she was.
Yeah.
So it's like finding comfortability in where you are, knowing that one day you'll wish you were again where you are today,
Yeah.
no matter what age you are. Whether that's when you're 90, you wish that you were 70.
Yeah.
And maybe you don't wish that. Maybe you find comfort in where you are because there's so much more wisdom and freedom and flexibility. But I don't know as somebody who spends time with so many elderly people, I don't know anybody who doesn't long for their youth. They all do, because what comes with age is pain and heartache. You either live long enough to see everybody else pass, or you yourself are the ones who are in pain and passing. So I do think that the whole thing on aging just really spoke to me. I think it was really beautiful. And sorry to ramble a little bit, but the other thing that I feel is looking at it, for me, wholeheartedly, not saying this because we're on camera, saying this because I really feel this way, Demi Moore and Margaret Qualley are equally beautiful. From an outside perspective, I looked at their bodies, I looked at their faces, I looked at their what they had done in the industry. I looked at the full package and I was like, these are two stunning women. And yet, that's not how society makes people who are 50 feel. Yeah. Even though she was as beautiful as the 25-year-old version of her. And that's crazy.
And what's crazy, too, is this version of Demi Moore that she's playing, I can imagine she relates to the character she's got to relate to the character on some level.
I spilled again, Greg.
Oh, yeah. Take the substance. You got to imagine that she relates to the character on some level. Do you need to leave? Right on the spot. Right on the exact spot you don't want to spill.
Keep going.
You shouldn't wear white when you're here.
Well, I think it's like these lid. I don't know. Okay, she relates. I'll get it afterwards.
It's the lid.
This is a movie about loving yourself and taking accountability for your own actions. That wasn't me. That was the lid, Greg. I'll just go like this.
I think Demi Moore, whenever I see her in interviews or pop up anywhere, she doesn't come across like this at all. Like, she comes across as someone with so much confidence.
She really does.
She's such a...
Which is what's so sexy about her.
Exactly. Like, that whole... When she was with Ashton Kutcher and the whole age difference thing, I was like, yeah, I get it. I think a lot of people got it when you're like, yeah, she's still freaking hot. And a big part of that is not just her physicality, but the way she also carries herself. So I was loving her. I think what a lot of people might take away with her performance here is more of the bigger moments, like when she's like started to really age up half of her body and she's going big and more vocal. But even before that, I was so like dazzled by her performance here. Like this level of vulnerability and the hinting at the past of who she might have been like her character lives so much in the past that she has no friends or family of today. Like nothing.
None that we see, yeah.
I mean, no one checks up on her.
And no photos anywhere.
Yeah, it's totally.
And she didn't have kids.
And I love that of like how internal her performance was, and the more the younger version or better version, quote unquote, was on the rise, the more she deteriorated, not only physically, but she also started becoming like more vocal, like her true emotions that were like repressed were coming out of her, as it was also coming out on her body as well. Like
that's
all
a good
this
point.
Disgust with herself. Like it was such a psychological performance on both their ends. And even like the Margaret Qualley version and Demi Moore, they represent two different sides of the same person on not just a physical level, but on a really deep psychological level. Like the younger version hates the older version. They hate the way she looks. Like when the thought of going in her body for a day, the first time Margaret Qualley hears that after 3 months, she gags at the thought of that. And she's not really like, you're the same person.
That's you, yeah. A couple of questions for you. Number one, is there any world in which Demi Moore is nominated for an Oscar for this?
I don't think they'll do it, which sucks. I mean, I feel like this should be makeup as well. Like on a makeup level, these kind of movies do get ignored, especially because they come out in like October time too.
It's such a bummer because I'm I'm hard pressed to think of a better performance that I saw this year than Demi Moore in this movie.
In live action, it's I haven't seen too many. I feel like
Why did you say in live action? Was there an animated performance that you?
Well, I was for some reason when I think about like female led performances, I'm having a hard time actually recalling outside of like supporting. Is there a female led? That's actually falls on me.
I saw Amelia Perez, and I think that right now, Zoe Saldana is a front runner for actress. But yeah, I mean, like it is hard to know sometimes where they're going to go supporting, where they're going to go with lead. But yeah, I can't think of a performance that I thought was more powerful than this year.
Yeah, she was amazing. Margaret Qualley, great too, and Dennis Quaid, awesome. He was awesome. I love the effects too. Like
maybe Florence Pugh. I think that
the Andrew Garfield one.
Yeah, because I think that she's going to be up as well for. But honestly, Demi Moore was so moving in this.
Yeah, and like the way she transforms, not just physically, but a lot of that's with the makeup. But she does change her whole body language and that desperation. Like I love when she's like trying to terminate her younger self, and then she realizes like I can't do it. You're like, fuck, it's so painful.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that that when we're watching this, I was thinking about is my friends who have seen this movie, and everybody says like, don't spoil it for yourself going in, don't watch anything, don't know anything going into this. But I didn't really feel like there was like, what could you have spoiled that much? The premise of it. Like I there's nothing anybody could have told me that would have gotten me prepared for this. It was so good, but I don't think that anybody could have ruined it for me because it's like watching it is the creepy part.
I mean, the simple plot is someone takes this, injects themselves with some type of secret substance that allows them to birth a younger. I mean, how do you explain this?
Replicate.
Actually, I was trying to like think of like what's the simple log line to this movie?
Right. Also, in the yolk, is the second yolk a younger egg?
Maybe.
And did they invent a way for food to replicate and it's not expired? And could they solve world hunger?
I thought that was a combination on like a comment on female eggs. You know,
what came first?
The chicken or the female?
That is what the movie was definitely trying to say. So I looked up quickly the filmmaker of this.
Yes.
And you had actually seen a previous movie of hers.
Yeah, she had an indie darling film, Revenge.
So she had done shorts before that, but I think the only other one, Revenge, is her only other feature, which you said was much more violent? Or
No, it was it was a really violent movie.
Really violent.
Yeah. She's not afraid of like violence and sexuality at all.
If you had said like gun to your head, is this a woman director, male director, woman writer, male writer? You just know with movies like this. I just knew that this was a woman that wrote this.
Absolutely. I'd be shocked if it wasn't.
It is so in touch with my personal experience out here in Hollywood, but also with my experience as a woman in the world. And even now being looked at differently than when I was 22. Yeah, I just feel like she just really opened up her soul for this. And it's not, I don't want to say this as a negative, but like, it's not just a horror movie. It was really...
Well, the best horror movies are usually a different genre first.
Totally. That's what I mean.
And then horror. And usually if you go the inverse, they're never as effective.
Yeah.
And the reason this is, I think, has made an impact is because at the end of the day, when it comes to the horror, they actually really deliver on it. You know, like a lot of horror movies, like elevated horror, often have like poor audience scores because the trailers promise one thing and instead you just get some like slow drama with a little bit of horror. You know, like Hereditary wasn't well received by audiences when it first came out.
How did audience receive this? Do you know what the Rotten Tomatoes
I'm pretty
score
sure
is?
they like this a lot because the movie actually delivers on the horror. They really, the last like 20 minutes of this is nuts. It's an insane, like, I'm watching this go, like, even when we watched Terrifier, I was like, okay, I know we can blur and cut around.
This would be a wild in-theater experience.
I'd imagine it would be. I feel like it's very vocal.
Take a guess on what this has for the tomato meter and what it has for the popcorn meter.
Tomato, I would say 80.
Okay.
And popcorn, I would say 90.
Okay, flip them on their head. Tomato meter 91,
okay.
Popcorn meter 74.
Okay.
Pretty surprised by that.
That's honestly pretty high popcorn meter for an elevated horror movie.
Yeah,
That's
but 91's an extremely high for a horror movie for the tomato meter.
Elevated horror, it makes sense. Elevated horror movies like this, or whatever that genre is of elevated horror, which is a film.
They
like
do
this,
well with
the critics tend to love.
Really? Wow. Well, they did love this. 91 is extremely high.
Yeah.
And I get why. That was a big win for me. Greg, I want to see your notepad and see if we. Okay, hold on. Let me check this out. Have you spoken about FCers?
What?
FCers?
Effects.
Greg, where's the? What is that?
For
What is
my
that last
eyes
letter?
only.
Okay, have you spoken about the effects?
Yes.
Have you spoken about Beanie Starburst?
Beauty standards. Yeah, we've talked about that.
Did you speak about ulnar vulnerability?
Vulnerability.
Tell me more.
We've talked about it.
Did you speak about camp?
We touched on that.
Did you talk about intention, self,
Identity and self-acceptance.
Oh my God. Space out your words, my dude. And music. The music part we were both enthralled by.
Music was amazing. It was like a heartbeat. There you go.
Anything else you want to tell the people?
I know. It's probably one of my favorite movies of the year.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
That was exciting.
Genuinely.
That was gross.
I get the hype. All right.
I hope it gets nominated. See, that was a long review.
I know.
That's a good review. It's a good review.
Good thing we did it.
Good thing we reviewed.
Good thing we reviewed it. We will see you guys soon. Let us know if there's other movies you want us to cover. We right now are doing have a whole list of things that we're thinking about. Greg and I have a couple. I know I'm with my She-Jack typically for horror, but we actually have a couple of things that we're thinking of doing that are more in this vein.
Strange Darling.
You want to just tell them? Okay.
I hear she is amazing in that film. A lot of people have been like,
I don't know who's in it.
I don't know who it is either, but I've heard whoever the lead actress is in it is like incredible in that.
I haven't seen one thing about that one. I also hear to go on that blind, so I shall. But you guys, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Later, rejects.